Hi, I'm Aaron, and this is my Shih Tzu puppy Missy. Today we will be talking about the 10 things you need to know before you get your puppy. First thing, puppies are for life. They live on an average between 10 to 16 years depending on the breed you get. Larger dogs normally have a shorter lifespan as compared to smaller dogs. But you have to consider that you will be having a pet for 10 to 16 years. So you have to put that into consideration before getting a pet. The second point, do your breed research and contact a local vet you know or ask around and you will get recommendations. Today, Google is our best friend. We can go on Google and type in our specifications of what kind of puppy we want. And if there is a puppy that meets our specification, the breed will show up, and then you can ask your vet whether this breed will be perfect for you or not. The next thing we need to consider is with our busy life, we have to dedicate our time to our pets. You cannot just get a pet and treat it like a toy and just leave it around your house. You have to dedicate time in looking after, in grooming, and also in walking your pet at different intervals of the day. The next point to consider is that when you buy a pet, it's not a one time investment of the price of your puppy. There are recurring costs, such as you have to give your puppy vaccination at various points that will be suggested to you by your vet, and you have to buy dog food for them at different ages, and that can be expensive depending on the brand you go for. But it's best if you love your pet to go for the best that is available. I honestly use Royal Canine Mummy Puppy Starter as my puppy is just 2 months old. But you can use whatever your vet suggests. The next point to consider is your puppy's health care and all the things that are going to be required to give it a healthy lifestyle. Now, we also need to exercise our puppies, and different puppies have different exercise needs that you can Google depending on the breed or ask your veterinary doctor. You also have to check if you have children in the house, whether the puppies are children friendly, or if it's a very small breed, the breed should not be hurt by your children roughly handling the puppy. Another point that we have to look at is pet proofing our home. Yes, you need to pet proof your home, as like a baby, dogs do start teething, and when they get into that phase, they want to chew and explore everything in your house. So anything that is in the low-lying areas of your house, they can chew it, and it will simply cause a lot of irritation. So you need to see that your house is pet-proofed and you do not leave unnecessary and unwanted things around the house. You have a lovely pair of shoes, you come to see your pet and chew them up. You have to keep them away from your pet. Also, another very important point, and one of the most important points, is disciplining your dog or dog training. Your dog needs to know that you are its master and it needs to listen to you when you give it a command. Different breeds take different amounts of time to learn, but you either need to watch a few YouTube videos on how to train your pet or go and find yourself a local pet trainer who will train your dog. Your dog will be a member of your family for life. So make sure you treat it like one and not just like a toy that your kid wants or just a way of life or pastime for you. You have to treat your pet like a family member, and pets are loving. They do not get upset with you like other humans do. Even if you shout at them or beat them, they will never hold revenge and they'll come back to play with you. When you are down, they will come and comfort you. When you are at your peak, they are there with you and they are very loving members. Another point also to consider when you are getting a pet is the size of our apartment. If you are living in a house, it is very easy to have a dog. But if you are living in an apartment, looking at the size of the apartment, you need to get a dog. If you have a small apartment, it would be recommended to get a small breed, as larger breed will be restrained to a small area and it's cruelty to them that they will not have any freedom. But if you have a larger apartment, you can think of getting a little larger breed such as a Labrador, Golden Retriever, etc. Among the small breeds, the dogs to consider are a Shih Tzu, which I personally own, a Lhasa Apso, a Yorkshire Terrier, a Beagle, a Pug, and lastly a Pomeranian. There are many other small breeds out there that you can do your research and adopt. I would highly recommend not to adopt a puppy or buy a puppy from a dog farm, as the dog farms malnutrition the puppy and the puppies are very scared and have a lot of health issues as they are just ill treated and kept in very poorly ventilated and very unhygienic conditions. If you are choosing a dog farm, go down to the farm and see how the puppies are being looked after and make sure that you see picture of the dame, which is the mother of the puppy, and the stare, which is the father of the puppy. Please do not buy a puppy from an unregistered breeder, as these breeders just want to make money and are not bothered about the life of the puppy or the health of the puppy. You may get a puppy that is underaged and the breeder will lie to you and tell you that the puppy has completed 45 days or 6 weeks. As far as possible, only adopt a puppy with a KCI certified paper. It may be a little more expensive, but it is good for your peace of mind to know that the puppy is KCI certified and will have a good piece of health. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found this video informative and you learned anything from this video, please hit the thumbs up, which is the like button, and do subscribe to my channel, and you will be getting regular updates on pet care, pet health, and various other topics of my interest. Thank you all so much.